tumpa kunbalyiya mokapata. Tanay kachu. King kuno ba mulirachi kun tong napun siya nyunyan. Kamamul pamulchi kamana.
Ichuta, yun patisa, imbanik chalora kun.
Kipuna! Kawatumpa kupalyiya mokapata.
Down you go!
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi.
Go away.
Chiska nichu, kimba mulira donaji, kimba no kunitsat abon, ka incha nawabakaon, tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna! Kawatumpa kupalyiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpalyiya.
1.
Oscar, chiska nichu, la hupa botenya go gigi piti.
Kipuna! Kawatumpa kupalea mukapata! Chiyoka kutumpa kupalea!
2.
Kiyokaku, kimba mulira donaji, kuyami juski chika nai, kupa baska dwana chichopa muska, chiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Une, hudu! Rananu prata dongol shirkasha! Tum na apike!
3. Go away. 1. 2. Smart.
Kipuna! Ona na kacho! Kimba mulira dwana! Taupa botenya gojojo piti! Kawatumpa kupalyiya mokata! Wanga kumbis kimba mulira! Kakinchana kokbakon! Kachichon na isaudunga! Taukum justak mikegrabil mogo! Turpada vukwaya gandoda naga chuchut. Rundi haudonga tonkimba mangkongkek. Wana kumbes chimpaya mul kunungkabi. Chiyoka kolmolera. Kien konjo peshak noba moleraji. Teriyon torangi aitatia. Pula una chinek. Bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Kachichon na isaudunga. Taukum justak mikegrabil mogo. Turpada vukwaya gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boyawana chikni. Bamul slimo poda nawanga kumbis. Mulirades. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonnamuun shanundan. Muchitito aki chijaku. Tauri Wish mana wish. Donjone ahakono. Tulera yonunaze. Jijin wibidwa naita wish. Muline bomone. Urana pula boda. Yami jusa.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tunira nano prata tuncho. Searcha toma toma. Tarawil pamilji. Kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken koinovan rilelajikun. Wama kumbes. Chimpala nuli. Tunira nano prata tuncho.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Kachicho naita odunga. Taukum justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpada vukwaya gandoda naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boyawa na chikmi. Bamul slimo poda na wanga kumbis. Mulira vest. Lagoda na rinkies matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi. Lagoda na rinkies matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hatunga kuhunkabi. Yinova mulera kinkun chikun. Mucha shag pangpa. Jibedwa na ni bobo. Tumba shanungan. Muchitito aki jijaku.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami juski chika nai. Tong patoga snaktilia. Dabi yubong kuki pangpa. Tong itwamaji human act in ikatune.
Who you call a little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu konchi. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Kiyokaku. Kimba muli radwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Ubabaska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Yobasa. Kimba muli radwana ji. Kaba volpa murji gumaya.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord. Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. but I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations. The Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bolters and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Oh, look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty. If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness. Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcan spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcan gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base, not with Zedra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? Escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. You really don't have any other choice. Not if you want to get Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Kavatumpa kunpa yiya moka paata. Punanay kachu. Yimkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavol pa mulchi kamana.
Ronda dijo tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dunkno sercha. Ichua benki.
Watana wama mulera. Kenchunju parshak. No bule muli raji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Balamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. Sorry, but I don't usually volunteer information to anyone who just asks. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chula muli ra. Tangi kwama jiko na. Tongki pa nonku nek abog. Jiyokaku. Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just cronky do patslimo. Chi itakanki channa kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kinba no ku nikset abog.
That's the plan.
No problem. Got it.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here? No, I'm the one with the blaster pointed at you. I get to ask the questions. What are you doing here? You're a fool if you think you can collect the price on my head. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Ah! Down you go!
Here!
How'd you like that? Ready? Oh!
Here!
Ah!
Ako ci kopa. Kino mole raking pajan. Slimo puiblana. Tomba toras nactilia. Ashuta. Unga kondistor piki kolyana. Chioka kon molera. Kien konjo peshak. Nova moleraji. Terion toranchi. Aitakia. Ulauna chimek. Babulera slimo anga kubiskin. Chibeduana ni bobo. Tong nabung shanun yang. Muchitito aki. Chijaku. Kava tumpa kulpi yeya mokapapa. Chiskami cho. Yenkin kono bamule rajikum. Tog nabung shanun yang. Kachicho naifa odunga. Taukum justak mikegrabil mogo. Turpada vunko yagando danaga chuchut. Moga shampumpa boyawana chikni. Jibeduana ni bobo. Tongnamun shanun yang. Muchitito aki chijaku.
problem. Got it.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpayiya mokapaata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpayiya! Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia. We ita nadana itya. Watayumaka wamahuhanik. Asyong turong umnipatoga. Wanakun bes ching palamul tonki. Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupaliya mokapaata! Inkin kunoba mulira chinkun. Tongay tunkun ching. Ni bobo jimata ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan. We ita nadana itya. Watayumaka wamahuhanik. Asyong turong umnipatoga. Wanakun bes ching palamul tonki. We ita nadana itya. Kunti chani. Tong patogas maktelia. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampong pa. Bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Mana tota. Aku chikratuk pola. Jishok jonatong. Jongking no una pangpa mulira kun kili. Kun kili no pa, watati manyo kola, una no ku mulira, watawama mulira, king konjo peshak, no ba mulira ji, joni yun turung chi, wi ita dia, pola una chinek, ba mulira slimo anga kun bis king. Tonghay tuam jiji yumalith pa ang yingkotu. Tolbada bunk walyagando tenago chuchut, kachi chuay thaudunga. Yumalith kain kotun, chilo mulra de nebobo, unka kun biskang, bamulara.
He offered to, he enjoyed it out. And Raji put and keep on Gorutio. And now for the Klufta.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
And keep on Gorutio.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city. Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Tuftadan gelfa, hoisidan gelfa. Tuni tuftlak fandigo gelfa, hoisidan gelfa vadinugan gelfa. Ufta gel kris, ufta gelfa, abuelta, reapuntas, linda tufta. Kolo tuf, divan rebut, ikel irimo, den futi borobang.
No problem. Got it.
Please,
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man. You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so? All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though you're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. What? You hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises. I am working with you. I'd be a fool not to. I'd also be a fool not to expect the unexpected. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. Nine reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Terrace. You interested in seeing what I have in stock? Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some nice items you might be interested in.
Achuta, wonga kun pistol piking kuyana, tong patogas magdelia. Shagji kin lor chawata uma, kava volpa mulchi kumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira chikun. wama kunbes, chinpalamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma? Tuni pudu! Rana nu prata dunkno, sercha, ichua penki! Muchashak pangpa, yinkin kun no ba mulri rachikun, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawan na chikni. Tong ay tuam jiji yumalithpa ang yinkotu. Tulbada bunk walya gando danago chuchut, kachi chu ay thaudonga.
Ako Jacoba. Chino mulera king pajak, snimo puituana. Tomba toras materia, ashuta. Wonga kundis jolpiki koreana. Chioka kol mulera, king kunjo pesha, toba muleraji. Cherrio tora, chi aitatia. Ula una chimek, bamuleras limoanga kubiskin. Chachis kadom puta, kasabubaka, ho 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 ho. Mocha odonga, ya fulki. Chibeduana ni bobo, tonabung shanunyan. Kachichonai saodunga. Taukum justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpada vunkwa gando danaga chuchut. Moga shampumpa.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.